Welcome to the Heavy Door Horror Podcast.
R. Restricted. Under 17 requires accompanying parent or adult guardian.
We now join the following program already in progress.
Louis taking the fun facts.
Okay.
The BS.
Oh.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. So let me get this started, guys. All right. So we got Re-Animator, released October 18th, 1985. Had a budget of between, it's kind of loose knit, between 900 and 900,000, 1.3 million. Adjusted for today's inflation, came out to about 268 to 388 million. At the box office, it pulled 2 million, which equates to about 5.96 million in today's money. So it didn't totally bomb at the office. I mean, at least they made their money back and a little extra profit on top of that.
Wait, how much?
Based
how
on
much cost to make? How much did it make?
Like a.
let's
how
see,
much?
it cost between 900,000 and 1.3 million,
Yeah.
And it made how
and they
much?
pulled 2 million. They
Pretty
pulled
modest,
2
pretty
million.
modest.
They don't. They,
But
Yeah.
if you make the money, they'll give you another movie. As long as you make the money, even if you make the exact amount of money they gave you, they'll give you more money. That's how production studios work.
Oh yeah, and then in the 80s, it was easy for horror film creators and studios. You know, they could actually get the funding. People would back their projects because horror films were flying off the shelves like hotcakes. You know,
Yeah,
people were really into it.
Yeah, they were giving money to studios saying make horror movies. This is what's hot. There were people coming out of the woodwork. There were private investors. That's why you see a lot of crazy horror movies that are made overseas and just low budget, low like filming standards. It's all because they were just throwing money at these projects, and then they could save money by shooting them overseas. So, all right, sorry, man. Sorry.
You know, not only that, but horror movies, the crown jewel, the drive-in theater, and that's
Oh yeah,
that's what helped sell all that shit from the late '50s all the way up until now.
Saturday Night Frights.
Sure.
Right, exactly. Like exactly, you take a girl to a fucking movie theater with just you and her in the car. She gets scared. He's like, "Oh, I got you, baby. I'm right here." And guess what happened after the movie was over? You know, and that's where the ticket sales came from.
The
So
dick in
from
the
then
popcorn?
to now.
I guarantee.
Dick in the box. Wow, that's a nice reference though.
All right.
So good. Eddie, go ahead.
All right, so getting back to it, it's based on a short story called Herbert West Re-Animator in 1922 by H.P. Lovecraft. Actors. Let's run through the actors. Jeffrey Combs, who plays Herbert West. He also starred in From Beyond. He was also in the sequels, Bride of Re-Animator and Beyond Re-Animator. And also, notably, he was Dr. Richard Benjamin Vannicut in the 1998 or 1999 horror flick House on Haunted Hill, which is a remake of the 50s
Yeah. Oh,
version.
really? Isn't that? Oh, yeah. Okay.
So,
Yeah, he's big. I'll just chime in. He's really big in the Star Trek community. That dude plays like
today I actually have that here.
Yeah.
He was in a Star Trek Voyager. He was in 33 episodes of Star Trek Voyager.
Yeah.
And 11 episodes of Star Trek Enterprise.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Big Star Trek.
33 episodes of Deep Space Nine. Sorry,
Yeah.
I had that written down wrong.
That's the one with the black captain.
Yeah.
What's his name?
George?
What's his name? What's that?
Lamar Burton.
No,
Burton?
the captain.
What, Picard? You mean Picard and Deep Space? Or no?
No, Voyager. It was the woman.
Yeah.
Captain Janeway.
Yeah.
No, before that.
Captain Janeway.
Deep Space Nine, the black dude.
The black dude who was, what was his name? I don't know.
What's his fucking name?
Kevin, come on, give us a hand here.
Kevin? Oh,
Who?
I just did. And I was shot down.
Footlong
Like
Flong. I'm sorry, I misspoke.
Shot down like
Hold
a
on.
Russian drone in Ukraine.
Hold on. Hold on, I gotta look this up. I don't want to look it up on my computer because I don't want to fuck up with Kim's recording. Let's see. I can tell you right now. It is. Who's the black captain? Benjamin Sisko. God damn it! I knew that shit. He loved
everyone
baseball.
knew that.
Oh, yeah.
Come
He
on,
loved
Benjamin
baseball. Yeah,
Sisko.
yeah, that's it. Hey, I was a
That
big
one
Star
I
Trek nerd. I watched all that bullshit, man.
Fucking Trekkie.
yeah.
Guys,
Yeah, I wasn't a Trek. Well, I was never a Trekkie. I'm just,
How dare
you know,
Well, I only
look
said that
from the
All right, we're
outside
gonna
looking
he's
in.
black, Kevin. Yeah.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
guys.
we're gonna move on
thank
to
you,
the
Eric.
next
I bet
actress.
you guys watch those Star Wars puppets. I'm sorry, Eddie. Go ahead.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the next actress, Barbara Crampton, who plays the Dean's daughter, Megan Halsey. She was also in From Beyond, and
Yeah.
notably, she was in Rob Zombie's Lords of Salem. And
Yeah, all right,
what
that's
she's
right.
actually known for, she played Leanna Love in The Young and the Restless for like probably a span of almost 40 years, on and off.
Holy
So,
shit.
yeah,
I tell you what, she's
from
known
from
for
80.
some titties.
Oh man, I'm gonna run through these real quick. David Gale, who played the Doctor, Dr. Carl Hill. He was also in The Bride of Re-Animator. He was really big on he had a lot of roles in short roles in a lot of TV shows such as Kojak, Dukes of Hazzard, Tales from the Dark Side,
Wow.
and Dallas.
Oh,
I
I
mean,
saw
he was
those.
really like
Maybe not that
really big on a lot of TV shows. Bruce Abbott, he played Dan Kane. He was also in a movie named Tag: The Assassination Game, which was his film debut. In fact, it was also Forrest Whitaker's film debut, and it was Linda Hamilton's first starring role. Linda Hamilton, famous from the Terminator movies.
one. Oh yeah, the mom in
Yeah,
Terminator. Yeah.
Sarah Connor.
Come with me if you want to live.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah, and he's also in Bride of Re-Animator as Dr. Dan Kane. So a little bit of a foreshadowing if you
He
guys want
finishes
to
his,
keep
his
watching.
residency. Yeah.
Yeah, he actually played in a TV show. He played a character in a TV show called Dark Justice, where he was in 44 episodes of it.
Dark Justice. I never heard of that.
All right, last character I'm going to go through is Robert Sampson, and known as Dean Halsey. He was also in a bunch of TV shows. I mean, his main body of work was a lot of TV roles, from Gunsmoke, Star Trek, Mission Impossible, The Jeffersons. But he's best known
Damn.
for playing Father Mike Fitzgerald in an American sitcom from the 70s called Bridget Loves Bernie. All right. Directed by Stuart Gordon,
Sorry.
known for movies like From Beyond and The Pit and the Pendulum, to name a few. And he was actually a co-writer for Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Just to name, yeah.
Jesus, no shit, really?
Studio was
I love that movie.
yeah, that movie's hilarious, man. The studio is actually a group called Empire International Pictures. It was formed by a guy named Charles Band in 1983. He had a previous production company that kind of failed. Other notable films from this.
Music for his movies.
What's up?
He's the guy that does the soundtrack for the movies.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. So other films from this production company, like notable films. I mean, they did a lot. But they have From Beyond, Ghoulies 1 and 2,
Nice.
Trancers, Troll, one of my favorites, and Rawhead Rex.
Oh, so
And,
yeah, do you guys know that movie,
that's my-
Rawhead Rex?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that movie fucking rocks, man.
Ghoulies was
That's why
fuck though too.
I had to save that for last because I saw that and was like, holy crap, they did Rawhead Rex too? Wow.
Yeah.
All right, Louis, I'm going to hand it over to you, my friend.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
He's done. I'm right here.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Prescription glasses are.
Lay it down,
Hey, look.
Rican.
Yeah.
Hey, Louis.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
So despite being based on love story, the director felt like there were way too many Dracula movies and not enough Frankenstein movies. Frankenstein, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Franklin movies. So they used 24 gallons of fake blood. Yeah.
That's it? Really?
It seems like a lot more than that, right? Because it was
Yeah.
super juicy and fucking, it was like a fucking Nickelodeon fucking green shit, you know?
Sure.
But
Yeah, the blood scene was extreme.
But it seems like a lot, and so you compare it to the blood volcano from a Nightmare on Elm Street, where they use like 300 plus gallons or some shit like that.
Yeah, well, the Dead Alive movie is the one that's the worst.
Yeah,
Or, well, one of the worst, I think.
Dead Alive?
Yeah.
They didn't say anything about that. I haven't
Well,
seen that.
it used to be number one, but these days, who the fuck knows, right? I mean,
Dead Alive?
the
That's
type of
a,
movies, the type of movies they make nowadays, shit's just fucking off the walls, you know?
it took them like 18 days to film that old movie.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Oh. Huh?
How many
that
days?
movie needs to come up in conversation, man.
Eddie D18?
Every-
Eric cut his.
Damn.
You
No
cut
kidding,
your,
huh?
What?
Yeah.
I think we should all turn our mics off, like when somebody's
People
going
are
through this shit. When you're not
Active
speaking, you're
muting.
supposed to turn it off. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks. I appreciate
That does
it.
help. That does help clean the audio, yeah. Wait, is there an active listening setting?
Yeah. So I mean, on my
On the bottom.
on the bottom, it has like the end button. Like I could end the call.
Oh, yeah.
And you can cut your video or you can cut your audio. There's a button. Boom. You just press it.
No, I'm just wondering if there's a way for it to auto do that.
He just disappeared.
Oh, Eddie's back. Yeah.
What the hell?
Anyway. Okay, good.
Anyway, hey,
Eddie, you had a question?
he's quiet. He's got his thing on mute.
Yeah.
No, anyway, so,
Continue, man.
yeah, no, the juice he was pumping into everybody, the serum, was just that. What is it? That glow stick juice.
Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah, sure.
That was that 80s glow stick juice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys remember those glow sticks from back in the day, man?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Holy crap. I remember the first time I cracked a glow stick, like my brother and I, we used to play with them all the time, and then like that thing would stay lit for like a week, man. You know, it would stay like luminescent for like a week, and then it would go out for a couple of days, you'd shake it up and it would come back.
Yeah.
We didn't realize how damn toxic those damn things were, you know? Like
Eventually drink it.
yeah, we used to cut those things open and like throw it on a t-shirt and then
Yeah,
fucking
Mike,
that shit.
this active meeting shit. We'll figure out something later. Don't worry about that.
The medical school exterior is
Instead we
used.
can hear everybody laughing and shit like that. Wait, hold on. Go ahead, Louis.
The medical school exterior is the same used in the Cyberdine headquarters in T2.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in forever.
I didn't.
Yeah.
And then I guess his name was Melvin in the movie, the buff dude. His name was in reality Peter Kent. He was a stunt double and also like his buddy, Arnold Schwarzenegger's buddy.
You played what character?
That buff fucking
You mean the first guy they reanimate that kills her father, Doctor?
oh yeah, and he busted the door.
Dean Kane. Yeah, Dean Kane. Remember? Or not Dean Kane.
Zombie.
Dude, he kicked the door down and then smashed.
Dean Halsey. Yeah, right.
Yeah, Dean Halsey. He smashes him, and then and then fucking crazy ass.
He was done.
Herbert West fucking reanimates his ass with the fucking glow stick serum.
That's funny. I thought you said pervert West.
Herbert.
The guy was a bit of a pervert with all the fucking reanimation, naked people, and
fucking weird situation he had going on there. I mean, he was. You know, hey, you guys, real quick here. I had I queued up the opening scene real quick. You guys still see the screen over there, right?
Fantastic in Switzerland, and I don't know if anybody
Yeah.
noticed, but in the
Yeah.
first scene, the guy that Herbert West is with, like the doctor he's training with, his name's Hans Gruber, who is the
Yeah.
bad guy in Die Hard 1, obviously.
What?
You know,
Yeah.
same
Okay.
name,
Yeah.
same name, which I thought was great.
Yeah. Sure. Sure. Sure.
Soon forward, brother. Soon forward.
It is tough.
Of
course he's dead. The dosage was too large.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Eric.
I said I was blown away with just the first effect. You know, I was like, "Oh, we're in
Yeah.
for a good one here." When that shit
Oh yeah.
happened,
Yeah.
and the credits hadn't even rolled, I was like,
No, that's-
today.
Yeah, go ahead,
it
go
was great. It was great. It was great.
That's literally like in the first minute of the movie.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, it's like here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, the credits haven't even rolled and shit. I was like, wait
Yeah.
a minute, is this the beginning or the middle of the movie? I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? No.
Yeah,
He turned it and he said, "I gave him life."
He's all like fucking what's that guy? Man, never mind. Anyway, go ahead, Louis. Did you finish?
They used real cow brains, you know, in autopsy films.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool, right? Things like that.
Oh yeah, like the best. I mean, I guess you can get that at Carniceria, right? Just go to Dan Delicatessen.
Yeah, but it's not as tasty and.
Yeah, right.
What they used? What real cow brains? Is that?
Yeah.
That's what it said. I'm
You
gonna
can get that shit out of goddamn taqueria, man.
Yeah,
Ain't that
you
big
can
of a
fucking
deal.
go get some
Yeah,
Seco tacos right down the
you
block.
can buy that at your local. You can buy that at your local butcher.
I mean, you could.
Oh god damn it! Look, and then Eric took my next damn thing with a Hans Gruber.
Oh yeah, shit, he stole your trivia. Damn, stolen trivia.
1988.
Hey, that's what pages and pages of notes will do for you, pal.
Jesus Christ! I
Yeah,
use
but
the
you
computer for notes.
just Google it.
I'm old fashioned, Louis. You know that.
Yeah, well,
What's
shit,
next,
man.
Louis?
Louis, you got anything else?
Considered a cult classic. It's whole 93% rating at Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know, maybe back then, but it's still at like 70 or 80 something. That's just
Really?
yeah, it's got a high.
I'll bet you this still plays in like midnight movie theater madness type
Yeah.
or whatever. They'll still like you could
Yeah.
find this somewhere playing. You know.
Anything
Yeah, if you,
over
I mean,
Halloween, you know.
like I said, it moved all over the city, and even went to like, I don't know if you guys remember the fucking $1.50 movies, like
Yeah.
Coma and then
Yeah,
South
Coma
City.
and Tanforan had a
That
movie
shit-
theater.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
94%.
You could take a date there. You could take a date there for $10 and still get a bag of popcorn. You know what I mean? And entrance into the movie theater.
Yeah, and have money to put in the
Yeah,
gas
dude.
tank.
You know, exactly. Yeah, I mean, that's when the movies were like, I call it the golden age for us
God.
because us being
Yeah.
our age group, that was a going like for $10. What the fuck? That's gas paid and everything. And that's when it was fun to go to movies because you could go there and be with some other chick and be looking at some other chick who's like giving you the fucking eye. You know what I mean? It was real. I guess the Bay. That's how the Bay Area kind of functions. Like you could go someplace and at the same time, being with who you were with, you be like, hey, you know what? I'll see you motherfuckers later. To go off of someone, this is the randomness of how San Francisco was then.
Yep.
Yeah, summer. Even going to my tenure, I was always like that. It's just like shit. I know how to get my way back home, but when you're a teenager, you're trying to chase everything that's out there, and and a lot of times that happened at the movie theater. I don't know if you guys remember the St. Francis.
Oh yeah,
You
Market
could go in
Street,
there
baby.
for five. Right, you can go in there for $5 and watch movies all fucking day. All four movies. They had two theaters. You can watch all four of the movies for fucking $5.
Yeah.
That was magic.
Yeah.
Then go to the
Yeah,
arcade half a block away and fucking spend another $5 and be in there for 2 hours.
Can I tell you, man? People talk about that a lot. I went to see a double feature one time in my life, and I was like, "Fuck that, I'm good."
Really?
It's a long fucking.
Fuck yeah, dude. That shit was.
You don't go during the matinee.
Dude, this is in my younger years, right? And I left that place sore. I was just like, you sitting in them old ass chairs and shit. I felt like I might as well sit on a pile of bricks and watch a couple fucking movies. That shit was the worst, man. I did that one time. And then anytime anybody ever asked me if I wanted to go to a double feature after that, I said absolutely.
Oh, you're in the minority there, Danny.
Really? You know what I think? Hey, you know what I think of the double feature experience?
Did you just fart?
But
you know what?
Where's that clip from, Danny?
That's from
That was
that's the old lady yelling at the
Francis
car.
was so full. The movie theater
Now
stuff.
I got it.
It was, it was kind of ghetto. I ain't gonna be considering where it was.
Oh yeah, you can get stabbed up in that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, dude. You might have to guard your grill knuckle up there.
Yeah, you could get a blood job at the same time too, though.
We should probably move on to the next segment of the show. It's been about 45 minutes.
To the Heavy Door Horror Podcast.
Back from break, we argued about how to make podcasts better, and hopefully it'll work. So one thing we did not decide during the break is how we enter into the second half of the show here.
I know what that.
Let's talk about the movie.
That's great.
Well, I queued up about 3 or 4 scenes that we could check out. Let's see. So that was the opening scene. One thing I really thought was great was the let's see what we got here. The rat scene, or no, the cat scene.
Cat scene.
Yeah. You guys see the screen?
Wow.
You guys got screen over there? All right.
No.
Yes. Seen it.
West.
Seen the scene.
I'll show you.
Believe me.
Then you'll help me. No! Yes, you will. That is why I brought the infernal beast back to life in the first place.
Yeah, I love it. So he just walks in. Does he ever explain what happened with the cat?
Yeah, he did.
He found him in the fridge. The dude, West, killed him. And
He did kill him, okay.
Expected to tank.
The girlfriend
Yeah,
found him in the fridge. I mean, they never say it, but it
Right.
happened.
Yeah.
He said he found him. He got into the garbage and he put his head in a jar. Yeah, right.
Birth is always painful.
It's a stick.
That's a pretty fucked up looking cat, man.
You motherfuckers!
Oh my god!
So then, I think I clicked the wrong part because the part that was funny was the part where the damn cat jumps out at him, right?
Yeah.
Where he attacks him? Yeah.
That was earlier.
was
Yeah.
awesome.
What did I do?
He was like,
So
Let's see.
homeboy,
Here you go. There's a face for your next U.S. stamp.
Daniel Kane fucking hears a noise while he's sleeping, and then goes down to the basement because guy, when he moved into the apartment, was like, "Ooh, is there a basement? Ooh," and then he goes down there and shows it to him, and he's like, "Oh, this will do nicely." It's like, dude, you're not living here. All right, get the fuck out. But anyway, besides that. And then he gets attacked by the cat, which was awesome. You know?
All right, here we go. So we missed it again, right? Hey man, he's acting his ass off.
Get enough of me! The hell is it? Later! Later!
That's cocaine mallet.
Sorry. There it goes, on the stairs.
This
Missed
motherfucker's
again.
being terrorized, man.
That cat must be talking shit.
That cat is not happy, man.
Looks like the cat from Scary
Oh.
He's just fucking dead kitty, man.
The hell is it? Later! Later!
Here you go. I gotta see it one more time.
Sorry. There it goes, on the stairs.
Welcome to the world of pest control, man.
I gotta say, for a horror movie made in '85, this movie was really well lit. You know, I mean, some shit's dark, but it's really well lit. Like a lot of shit's really dark. You know, you can't see what's going on.
Yeah.
They did a good job.
Yeah, here comes the cat.
Shit. Fuck him up.
And there went the cat.
Oh man. Yeah. So at that point, they pretty much know. Boy, I'm getting feedback from somebody over there.
Oh,
Really?
I don't know. Is it me?
I'll mute my mic.
Oh, we're good. Oh yeah, so I did write down Dr. Gruber. See, no, yes, talking. Oh yeah, the Talking Heads poster in his room early in the movie. Remember that one? And then yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I'm rambling.
Well, what I will say about this, what I'll say about this scene is, Wes gets attacked by the cat. Kane finds out he's a nut. He's doing fucking experiments in his basement, and then all of a sudden, the very next scene, Kane is like totally in.
Oh yeah, sure.
It took no time. He's like,
Sure,
all right.
Yeah,
seems
sure,
cool.
Sure. Yeah, I think one of the bigger problems in this movie is the security.
Dude, that guy's awesome.
That guy doesn't seem to give two fucks. I mean, honestly.
And I'm jumping ahead here, but at the end of the movie, when he sees a guy with no fucking head running around, he's like, okay, it's fucking fantastic.
He just runs away.
Yeah, we need to, one thing, if we're not going to like watch the movie, that was my biggest hangup was how do we kind of follow through? Because my notes are very random. It's like, how do we follow through? And what I did find was a database of DVD chapter titles that were helpful to me. But go ahead, Eric, you can say?
What I would say is, on my limited experience, but I've listened to a lot of How Did This Get Made, and Paul Scheer is the host.
Sure.
Like he hosts it, and they talk. He brings up. They start the movie. Not visually, but talking about it.
Sure.
And they walk through. Kind of, and they come to a scene, and somebody has something to say. Somebody else has something to say, and you end up talking about the whole movie. So if you're going to post, in my opinion, your notes need to be more detailed.
Yeah. Okay.
So you know where we're at, where we're going. and
Okay.
then me, Eddie, or Footlong Schlong, or Kim Him, or Tweakin' Reekin
Mhm.
needs wants to chime in, you can be like, oh, okay, this is what's going on at this point.
Sure. Okay.
You know what? We do this
Yeah.
as my thing, bro. Like, and we have reality jobs. Those
Yeah.
people
Well,
probably fucking talking about, they probably do that for a living.
Yeah, well, they
Well,
do in a sense, but if
Well,
I
and
mean, it's not
what
it's not
heard
that
was
difficult
not so.
to take notes during the movie and then be like, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
You know?
No,
Google
that's
knows.
fine. I like I said, I found and I don't know if I'll be able to do this for every movie, but what I can do is I can just take the list of DVD chapters and put those in a spreadsheet, and then I can add my notes to the chapters, and then I can walk through the movie
Right.
with almost like a script.
Right. Yeah, well, and
I
that's
just
what a lot of guys do. You know?
yeah, and that's what I'm gonna figure. I'm gonna need to figure that out. But yeah, I'll work on that. Make sure I have notes. I did. So I picked up one thing I did do. You guys need to send me scenes that you want to talk about.
Well, at minute 10 minutes and 35 seconds, there were some great tits.
You want to do?
You know.
Okay, we can do that. Let's see. What was the time on it?
10:35.
Okay, boob watch at 10:35. Hold on.
Talking about the lady laying on the table.
No.
Yeah, that lady lying on the table.
Stewardess breast shot.
Very touch with the times. And
Yeah.
that's not, I mean, not him.
Wait.
And there's a Talking Heads poster, and there goes any woman that would ever listen to our podcast.
See, and we've already gone back in the movie, but you know, again.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Dan,
okay.
you don't remember?
And Danny, you and I can collaborate on the
Yeah.
notes. You know what I'm saying? And then I could send you my notes, and then you have yours and mine. You know, and
Who's got better
and that
boobs?
might help. You know.
Okay. Well, let me. I'm gonna try the. I need. Go ahead.
You don't remember like the Christ punchers? It was me, you, Joe, and Clinton. Whenever there's a gratuitous breast or butt shot, they take a drink or a fucking shot.
Well, cheers to that.
Or a smoke.
Let me know when the light is
From
done.
now on.
I don't remember that.
Kev, are you drinking a White Claw Surge there?
Exactly. And we should all be on camera doing the same thing. You take a drink or you take a soap.
To be fair, it is only Thursday. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but it's like Red Bull size White Claw.
Yeah,
I can't talk. I'm drinking this fucking goddamn weak ass bullshit here. I can't say shit to
Like
anybody.
this, oh, you know what I'm saying?
It's not.
It's not like
Oh, what the fuck was that, Lou?
Louis, I got a sippy cup.
That's like that was sending you to the zoo.
This is a lot stronger than that White Claw.
So let's get back to the movie. So
do it.
I mean, here's the cat.
So they're basically there's like a dinner party, and the dean's basically talking shit to the head doctor about not Herbert West, but about the other doctor, Dan.
About Dr. Daniel Kane.
Dan Kane.
And, with the pencil break.
Dan Kane,
yeah. Oh yeah. So he's breaking the pencils every time he tries to teach the class. What was I gonna say? Yeah, and then so it's weird about the scenes we come to find out at the end of the movie. Like I've always had a love for you.
Yeah, but if you watch this dinner scene right here, you could really tell that he's really being creepy. The teacher.
Yeah.
Like right here, he's like really being creepy towards them, and then he's like trying to break them up.
Oh yeah. You could tell he's got like these underlying feelings for daughter.
Eddie, they're not that underlying.
Heads open.
Well, he makes them pretty damn obvious after.
Yeah, exactly.
After a while.
They're not underlying. The guy's a fucking creep.
My esteemed colleagues.
Carl Hill, Dr. Carl Hill. That's it.
Yeah, Dr. Hill.
The obsession of all.
Remember that movie Phantasm? Look at that dude from Phantasm. Fucking.
See, look at that look.
Yeah, I guess he does kind of give her the creepy eyeballs.
Yeah.
Right? So then let's see.
Look at Halloween, bro.
And so then she finds out that homeboy's got the cat in the fridge.
Dead, yeah.
Cat's dead.
Who's jealous of her?
And he's like, bitch,
that's even so bad.
Business. What's that?
Is that
Stephen
Colbert?
He knocked the garbage over and he got his head stuck in a jar.
His younger brother, Jeff Colbert.
Stuck in a jar.
All right.
So all right, so we jump past the cat scene, which we already saw. And then, like you said,
You didn't play the part where they reanimate the cat.
Yeah, we saw it, didn't we? Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, we saw that earlier.
No, when they reanimate the cat, like when they inject him with the juice, and then he's like on the table, and he's like,
Quite simple.
it's got a broken back and shit, and they're like,
He's like, yeah, don't worry,
birth.
he's not gonna jump on you.
Broken back.
All right.
You think he's got a broken back? I can't tell.
His guts are all split. Right. Yeah.
Earth is always.
The cat looks like they closed the garage door on it.
Dr. West thought Earth is painful.
It's thick.
Why is
Alright. Thanks for entertaining.
And that's the T2 building, huh, Louis?
From
Yep.
Terminator 2, you
2000.
said? Okay. So let's see. So then we're heading out here. He's fucking. So he said, so now he's basically on board. He's like, Herbert West, you've convinced me you're a genius, and now I'm going to go along to your diabolical plan. So he's heading out. He fucking sneaks. So he's working, at this point, he's working with West in tandem to get this body into the morgue. And they get him in there, and it turns out that he's West is under the blanket. He's throwing on his clothes like Mr. Rogers.
It's turned. This is the motherfucking bodybuilder. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
that he was talking about.
looking around,
that,
like one of them.
Rican was talking about earlier.
So like one of them's like a burn victim, and the other one is like what is it? They came up with all these different reasons why.
There's one that got run over by a truck. Burned
Yeah.
All kinds of shit.
And this is when they find Big Man right here, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I think you. Hello. He arrived early. This evening, John Doe apparently just dropped dead.
So for copyright reasons, we just kind of skipped a little bit here.
Start the recorder.
Start the recorder. Huh? Got the green juice out.
15 cc's.
Shoot him up.
Here, is Mr. Kane loose in this hospital?
The morgue, 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
Guy's not in his death.
So they're giving him more, right? Like the first dose didn't work?
Right, because he'd been dead for
too long.
That amount of time. They're like, oh, let's give him more.
Damn.
Sure. Hard science.
You're told. Come on, let's
Chipotle.
He'll be coming any minute. He failed. Not I.
He's wanted.
Yeah.
Cover him up. Let's go. Let's go! Right.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
Animation.
1000.
That's a nice dag, Eddie. Nice dag.
Even sounds like Arnold.
That guy's like fucking inspiration. Incredible.
Listen to me.
That's John Connors.
This Herbert West guy is like a little dude anyway, right? Hey, you hear the noise he makes in the corner? Listen. Listen to West. Listen to West.
Open that door!
Is West in there with you? Trouble, both of you!
Oh boy.
Yeah, let me just put my fingers in his mouth. Like,
Yeah, I like how they're not even trying to
Thing
help
too,
him.
Rascals. Why would
Yes.
crazy?
Hit him harder.
All right, come on, man. You can't watch all day.
Or hit him with
Paramount Pictures
and
gonna come
obvious.
looking for you. Oh, he says get the drill. Here he goes.
Yeah, he hit him with the skull cracker.
Right through the chest, man.
Oh, word.
And remember, Tweak and Rican, we used to call that the fine tool. Remember?
Dude.
So now
Remember
fucking
the theme, so it's multi-purpose.
Kane's all freaked out.
Multi-purpose. That's right. That's right.
All right. They're fucking digging in. Let's see. Can't believe what happened. So basically, he tells her her dad died, and what does he want to do? He wants to, what was it? Do an autopsy on him or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, is this
Oh no,
Dr.
that's
Hill?
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. So who just happens to have just this giant observation room attached to his office?
Yeah.
I want you to think of me
With
as
the
He's
double.
got a
with
a padded room attached to his office. You know, like a teacher has a hamster cage. You know,
I mean, he's padded. Yeah.
it's just right there. He's got a fucking one-way mirror and
Apparently,
everything.
a common occurrence at their academy there in Massachusetts.
Well,
Miss nuts.
Yeah, Miskatonic is supposedly a little nuts, man.
Yeah.
You can see.
So,
Well, it is Massachusetts, and I've been there a few times.
yeah.
And those people are fucked.
Yeah. Well, it's H.P. Lovecraft too. That shit's all fucked up.
I mean,
So she's trying to talk some sense into him. He's not having it. Let's see what do we got here.
But yeah, all right. So, Danny,
Go ahead.
46 minutes.
46 minutes. All right, let's do it.
What does that mean?
6 minutes.
This is when motherfucking Doctor or whatever West gets Dr. Hill or Hill with the goddamn shovel.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
And that's good stuff.
or see you.
That is good.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Boink.
What is wrong with him, Doctor?
Even Colbert.
Will he ever be?
Until we know exactly what happened to him, there's no way to determine his course of recovery. That's why I need you to sign a release so that I can perform exploratory surgery on him.
Is that absolutely necessary?
Yeah, so he does want to do surgery on him.
Let me
He
talk
wants
to him.
another countdown.
No. I must insist you.
Exploratory surgery.
I want you to think.
My name is
of someone
Wellington
you can
Graham.
come to with your problems. Or if you're ever lonely.
Damn, you fucking creep.
I know you're all by yourself now.
Oh my god. Dad's got some perfect timing, man. Dad was like, I don't think so, motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
This
Here he goes.
guy. Come out of left field.
Motherfucker.
Hey, shit, Kevin, they sent your cousin in.
All right.
Shit.
For both of them. And then, like, they got the fucking,
That's good. I mean, they're like, what the fuck? No.
Oh,
No,
shit.
thank you. I want none of that.
So she's in disbelief. She's gonna put him in a box.
I want to know why Halsey's heart fibrillates. Oh, you will.
See, I need to figure out these goddamn controls.
There we go.
Oh yeah, so here he does a Jedi mind trick on him. Check him out.
Or a murderer.
You're thinking opposite of what you're thinking.
You will do what I tell you to do.
Yes, master.
Double.
Okay, here you go.
Yeah, that plot hole. Is that a Jedi mind trick?
Here's all
What
my
exactly?
hard work.
Yeah, like what just happened there? I don't get it at all. Did we lose Eric?
No, he
Oh no, never mind.
wanted
You're there. Okay.
he wanted to know like what he did and stuff, but he just kind of submitted because he was going to kill him. That's why.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah, because he was like, okay, whatever, and then he goes and kills him.
He was like, oh, your mind trick is working.
He's like, okay, fine,
Genius,
but I'm
Mr.
gonna kill. He
West.
already had it in the back of his mind that he was gonna hit him.
Your extension of that old fool Gruber's work is really quite
You are by
fascinating.
The homeboys in the park. Yeah.
Did we miss it again?
We missed the part where he kills him. But the plot hole is after he kills him, he brings him back to life. That's where the plot hole is.
Well, but that's his whole deal.
Yeah, right here.
He's got to bring him.
There you go.
He's a scientist.
Yeah, yeah. Well, plus he's getting revenge because they don't like each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Hill, he's like, this is great.
I will be famous.
Famous.
Does that hurt?
That's a rough kill right there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So then, but he knew as soon as he killed
Hit
him,
him
he
with
was
the
like,
spade
oh
shovel.
my God. Off his head. Yeah,
And then he puts his head on a little spike, right? In that track.
Yeah.
Isn't that
He
a
puts it on like
thermometer?
a paper
Drinking
stay.
thermometer.
Yeah, that's right.
No, they call that like a memo needle.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, they found it. I guess they found a new word, new meaning.
Yeah, it's been repurposed.
Yeah, new purpose.
The same shit they gave Barry Bonds.
Shut up, Kevin.
I know, man. I'm gonna shut up.
Footlong song. Sorry.
Yeah, you know, we can get in trouble for statements like that. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Yeah, yeah.
Greatest baseball player ever.
Well, allegedly. All right, here we go. I like how
he's
he's bored, just slapping him in the head.
He's got to hit him with a pencil, right? Because he already broke the pencil earlier. He's like, tap, tap, tap.
I didn't even triple on that.
Yeah, man. Very,
motherfucker.
So he's fresh, so his brain's working a lot better than the others.
Doctor, it's Herbert West. What are you thinking? How do you feel?
I want to go eat some pretzels and play bowling.
You?
My body.
Wink.
Jump through there.
Father's been lobotomized.
Oh. They put a hole in his head.
I never thought of this movie.
I think he's projected some sort of signal.
Right. Again, we shouldn't be watching this whole movie, man.
And this part right here, they're giving him the freaking blood, the fresh blood.
He's like,
Yeah, like a brain can survive on, there's nothing pumping that blood.
Yeah, right, sure.
But horror movie, I love it.
Yeah. It's rock solid science, Eric. I don't really know what your issue is.
Well, yeah, I mean, every science book I fucking looked at after this says that's true. Yeah.
It's true, yeah. He's like, hey man, what are you doing? He looks fucking man.
Look at this guy.
And yet, I guess we skipped the part where he was using so he had invented that laser lobotomize or to
Yeah.
cut through skull and whatnot into
Yeah.
the brain.
Yeah.
And so he lobotomized Dean Halsey.
Halsey.
Yeah.
Okay. So here you go.
Like I said,
All right.
I love
So,
this movie. This might be the best.
did you guys
this
see the
might be
picture?
the best movie we've done so far.
Did you see the picture I sent to the chat? That one.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Where
yeah.
He grabs the cadaver's fucking.
Dude, come on.
This part reminds me of Mars Attack. Remember Mars Attack?
Yeah. Hey, right. Yeah.
That's pretty good, Cam.
And the fucking security guard's reading boudoir.
Yeah, but he goes he's like, oh, I'm gonna go, you know.
Yeah.
pleasure
Oh,
himself.
he's
Yeah.
about to go peel a banana. Yeah, that's disgusting, bro.
He's got to go take a coffee break or whatever.
Oh yeah, it's a coffee break.
Is that you, doctor? Wait for it. He's like, is that you, doctor? Oh.
Look, his ear falls off.
Dr. Hill.
Hey.
He's always
Oh, yes, it's me.
He's like, I gotta go take my break now.
Nope, it's break time, motherfucker. I'd be out of there too if I were him. I'd be like, nah, I'm done. I quit.
Like seriously, man, what the fuck? They don't have backup. This dude almost suffocated. Somehow he still needs oxygen. He needs oxygen for his lungs.
Yeah.
Hey, for his lungs, right? That's right. Attached to his fucking body.
He almost suffocated in the bag because his lungs are carrying him. You know, the air's not getting to his head.
I thought that was Ted Danson from Cheers. Remember Ted Danson?
Wait, hold up. Right there.
I see Ted Danson. Ted Danson is a fucking creep show.
That's fucking Sam Malone right there.
Creep show.
Sam Malone.
Sam Malone.
Sammy.
Yeah.
That's another Cheers
What's that?
Cliff Clay. Oh,
that's another Cheers reference. On
Who
last
said
podcast, we had
Cliff
Cliff
Clay?
in the
Yeah.
movie.
No, more
And
like
now we have Sam Malone.
Well, I think we have to make a reference to Cheers every episode.
Well, yeah, we'll see.
Eric, that's what
I
you
used to
do.
love Cheers, man.
That's what
I love
you do,
Cheers.
Eric.
I used to go to sleep to that shit, dude.
Cheers is the best, man. It is. Come on at 10 o'clock, right?
That, and then when Matt was on, it was like, ah, fuck it.
Yeah,
And you
man.
had to get up and turn the TV off. You didn't have no sleep timer.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, you had to actually get up and turn that bad boy off.
I mean, my first TV went click, 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 click. You know.
But
So-
TV went off after Mass, dude. Mass was the last thing they showed.
So this
Either
all
the
this
Mass
shit.
or it was Saturday night. It was Benny Hill.
Oh, wow.
Well, that was like at 12 o'clock in the middle of the night, then.
Friday and Saturday nights, they ran it a little bit longer, but, you know, Sunday
holy
through
shit.
Thursday.
Yeah, if you could outlast your parents on a Saturday night, you have to watch Benny Hill. And that shit
Yeah,
was
see,
like
this-
straight up
That's
porn,
and,
dude.
and that's why you drinking that surge, Kev. That's why you drinking that surge.
Yeah.
We're leading up to the. Oh wait, this is the big scene right here.
Hey,
This is like right here. This is the big scene.
yeah. I remember I was like, are they really going to
Oh,
go through
shit.
with this whole
Yeah, I know.
The fuck?
He sucks on her titties
Oh,
as
shit.
just a head, and then eats her pussy as just a head. It's
No, he doesn't go through with it, though.
Trying to
He
go
doesn't go-
down,
incredible.
but
Wait, hold on.
That's
He
why
doesn't,
Eric likes this so
he doesn't
much.
go through with it, right?
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
no.
Oh, he doesn't.
Right when he's there,
No,
it's
when he's
like
there,
he gets interrupted.
Did you
Yeah.
see
I'm
it
pretty
edited?
sure he had it hung up in there.
He got it in there right there.
It's pretty great.
It's
fucking
pretty great.
fantastic.
It's an Eric flick.
It's just-
I love these movies. He's sucking on them titties.
Might I add, though, this movie was released unrated, so
Yeah.
if they went any further than they did, when they did, like,
They couldn't
it would have.
show him actually
No, see?
eating the pussy,
No, he
but
doesn't.
his head goes down
No, he was. Oh,
we're
we're
coming up
we're
to
well aware of where he was headed, but he doesn't make it home.
No,
Oh, they show it. Look,
Right there.
Yeah.
right there. Right there. And he dives in.
And he's doubling down for like a second.
He's doubling down.
And
The whole time, though.
I guess it's possible.
He's the one bleeding and not her.
Yeah. Okay. I think if you're hopeful,
It's freaking hilarious. Like, the whole time he's like, more love, more passion.
Was that a Schwarzenegger? More passion.
That's what he said. More love, more passion. That shit had me cracking up.
I am
Sucking
you dry.
In a tray, and then
Look at this guy.
full of blood, and somehow it pumps it into his brain, which I'm pretty sure, and I have very limited knowledge, I don't think the brain runs on blood. The rest of the body does.
Not yet. Not yet. We're working on that, Eric.
you know what they say, man. You can never have enough brain blood.
Danny, you need to get some muscle.
What's that? You can't hear me now?
It's a little faint.
Really? Shit,
Yeah,
man.
a little bit.
Yeah, I need a better headset too. This one kind of sucks.
Don't faint. Super cool.
Just eat Pinocchio.
Oh yeah, so he's drilling a hole in his head.
Yeah, they want to do a lobotomy on him.
Hey, I have a fun fact later about severed head.
All the people he reanimated in the mortuary. This seems fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I love
Like,
there he was again. There was Kevin's uncle.
Morgan's off the hook on a Friday night, huh?
He starts headbutting him.
Yeah, his headbutting him. Yeah.
Charge motherfuckers $10 a minute.
Damn, he's finishing off fucking. The Dean's getting his head cracked open like a goddamn walnut.
It looks like Tony Montana right there.
Oh, grabbing his sister.
He's double barreling it.
Double barrel there.
He broke the needles off and everything. Get the
Oh!
There he was again.
He is, security's like, fuck that.
Yeah.
You go get help.
I would be too. Oh.
Now, what is that all about? I don't follow that.
His intestines.
I wrote this shit down.
It was his intestines.
Like what is that? Is that irritable bowel syndrome like in action?
IBS.
So remember he gives him the overdose. Is that after he's like overdose?
Yeah.
And then his his intestines come alive.
Oh.
God damn, that's why you know what? Reminder to add the more you know sound drop right here. Okay.
Or G
I already have it. I already have it. You know what? I think it's
the more you know.
I got it right here.
Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle. Welcome to the Heavy Door Horror Podcast.
That's right, baby.
I heard your brother Danny say that to a park ranger who were lighting fires on the beach one time, and it boiled down to like, you know, if you light all these pallets on fire, they're gonna leave nails, and your brother was like, well, the more you know. It was fantastic. It was fantastic.
Oh boy, so
Was it
everybody
me,
goes
wasn't it?
crazy. The fucking security guard
Was it
done vanished. So the old girl gets
Hey,
she
Rick.
gets choked out,
She gets
right?
her trachea, as they say in the ER room when they
Yeah.
bring her out. And this guy, he doesn't use no feet. Never tries to kick this guy. Nothing.
Yeah, sure.
What a pussy.
Yeah, he like
That
went
was my
upstairs.
That was my girl. I would have flipped his hands, tried to squeeze his eyeballs. You know?
Yeah.
No, he ran like 90 feet to get a weapon.
Yeah, to get an axe. Yeah. He could have just kicked the dude.
Yeah.
There he goes. He's kicking him now.
As he does there. And now she's dead.
Alright. So then he does
and she was having
chest
speech
compression.
man. Happy ass.
He tries to bring her back, right? Yeah.
Well, we're coming to the end of the movie.
All of a sudden now there's fucking people everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Nobody's
Everywhere.
on that floor.
There was nobody but the main characters in the hospital for the whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
Now the place is like there's a parade and like 38 people got run over by a fucking U-Haul bus or some shit, you know?
Swarming.
Yeah,
Swarming
it's
with people that work there.
Yeah,
Officers,
Sure.
security, nurses, doctors, everybody.
Yeah, everybody and their mothers there.
And then they got, thank God they show her titties again, and then zap them, you know, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry.
Just giving her the adrenaline shot.
She's gone.
Like, oh, we were all on break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Foot long schlong. They was all on break.
All on break, dude. Oh shit, we had no idea.
These motherfuckers don't want to work. All on break. Hey, shit. I got 14 minutes left.
That's the end of that.
Yeah, pretty.
Yes.
And I wrote this down. I was like, and then he turned his girlfriend into a monster.
Oh yeah, he did. It's love, man. It's love.
Oh, yeah, I love my ass. Yeah. You let somebody go to the afterlife, not reanimate them.
Hey, man.
We might be able to find out what happened.
Great little effect.
You
right
watched Bride of Re-Animator, which is the next film in the series.
Hey, you know what I learned on TV, on YouTube last night? Chimpanzees are not your friends. It will fucking kill you. It will kill
Oh,
your
chimp?
Oh shit, man! That was
you can't have.
That was 1985's Re-Animator. Hey, I got this bad boy right here. It runs on blood. As a matter of fact, Eric. Okay, just so you know.
They ripped off motherfuckers' faces.
You
Killed.
You couldn't use any crip on that shit to have it run.
Hey, heavy
Man,
door.
I
I
don't
can't come over to your house no more because you have that. All right.
Fine. I'll find one.
I'm not coming over.
Yeah.
Man, all right, well, that was the Heavy Door Sound System, or Heavy Door Sound System, goddamn, Heavy Door Horror, episode number 4, 1985. Am I getting that right? Is it 84 or 85?
85.
85's Re-Animator. That was Wes Craven, right? You guys said at the top of the show, right?
No.
It wasn't Wes
No.
What did you say, Eddie?
What happened with you, Danny? It was the same guy from that other.
It's HP.
I mean, H.P. Lovecraft. I'm high. I'm sorry. That's what I was saying. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
He speaks to
written by. Yeah. So yeah, that was. I mean, for me personally, I always like that movie. You know, let's get into the again. So the questions that I had that we used in the past, I don't know that anybody's in love with them. So the dumbest character thing. Do we want to continue that?
Sure.
I mean,
why not?
Yeah,
I mean,
he's got a dumbest character.
All right, well here you go. So I got a spreadsheet over here. So let's go with dumbest character. Eddie, what do you got?
You know, You guys might argue me on this one, but I think the dumbest character is the Doctor. Because
Which one? Which one?
the
Which
Dr.
one?
Hill,
Yeah.
Dr. Hall, Dr. Hill, Dr. Hill. Yeah,
The
I think he,
Re-Animator?
Wait,
Or
the dad? The dad?
no, not the Dean.
The actual
The old
Re-Animator.
guy, the old doctor, Dr. Hill,
the one
Dr.
that
Carl Hill,
Oh, okay.
the one that turns into the
Yeah.
zombie at the end?
The fucking
What?
guy that fucking
the
got
one who
stabbed
tries
in
to
the head.
steal Herbert West's ideas,
Oh, okay.
and he's like
Yeah, the doctor.
infatuated,
Well,
like
You mean the doctor who
obsessively
reanimated?
infatuated with the daughter,
Yeah,
with the
I
Dean's
don't
daughter.
I don't know if he's the dumbest, but
I
he
mean,
is pretty bad. I
Hey,
mean,
let him speak. Let him speak.
yeah.
I'll get your turn.
well, he didn't give it. I mean, reasons being, it's like he's, at first, he's in there, and of course, like he's an educator, and so he's trying to challenge. He's basically just laying it down. He's the educator, so what he's got to say is what is supposed to be the course material. Herbert West is fighting him, but then like he comes back around and like puts West in a position so he could get his notes and find his research, and then acts like he's gonna come up,
Right.
turn it into his own ideas. He's like so into it. He's like, yeah, this is gonna be great. It's gonna make me famous, and then his dumbass gets killed by Herbert West.
At the end, yeah. Okay.
He gets
All right.
fucking murked.
Good pick.
So,
Good pick.
All right, yeah. Eric, what do you got?
I got.
Come on, Eric.
I got Dan Kane. Dan
Who?
Kane.
Oh, okay.
He had the hot chick. He was
Sure.
on a fast track to becoming a doctor, and he totally fucked that up once fucking West killed his cat, and for whatever reason he went all in on that shit.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
the guy's a fucking idiot, and and then he turns his girlfriend
Yeah, into a
or
zombie.
his fiance, whatever, into a motherfucking monster. I mean, he shoots her up with the fucking serum at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Like that guy.
Well, who does
an
it?
idiot. That
Well,
guy's
I'll
an
put you.
idiot.
I don't disagree. I'll put you down for the Dean or Dan Kane, but I will say that there's more to be told about her story, and maybe we'll get
We're
there
not.
in the future.
We're only talking about this movie
Yeah,
right
okay.
now.
Fair enough. All right. Kevin, what you got?
I'm gonna go a little off the cuff. I'm like, they say 90%
Gotta
of
talk
people
about his cousin.
follow the same trail, but you know what? I'm gonna follow the trail of the cat. I think they could have did a little more with the cat. Versus like, hey, listen to me. Hey, Pet Cemetery, right? Cat was the whole fucking story in Pet Cemetery. I think they could have did a little more off of that. Kind of like even paying homage to like an occasional existence of the cat, almost like it bringing everything with it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, why was the cat so violent? Like all of a sudden the cat just went.
Yeah, the cat was
Well,
almost
the
like the
cat's violent because it got
If you
reanimated.
think about it,
Yeah, but it wasn't violent
cat
before.
was-
But
yeah,
why would
exactly?
it wasn't violent before? But then all of a sudden it just became violent for no reason.
Every
Except-
human,
Imagine-
after it gets
imagine
reanimated,
if
is violent.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, imagine if the cat got away, right? They didn't know what they were dealing with.
Yeah, no doubt.
Pet Cemetery.
Imagine
That's
the
a
cat
whole-
got away. It was out in public.
That's a
like,
whole nother
bringing
story.
forth them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
Like
lost it.
they
I
could have
wish.
could have totally
wish
built
they
on. They could have totally built it on. They could have built it on that. Would have been. It'd have been same thing they were doing with fucking Walking Dead today, right?
I
Yeah.
wish the cat had gotten away. That would have been awesome.
That would have been
Exactly.
that whole thing. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not
And
contagious
then
though,
it
you know.
gets away.
Yeah. All right, so who's next? Kim, who you got? Who's your dumb character?
Oh man, I agree with Eric, but I wanna say the girl. Like, what was her? She was just like all beauty and no brains. She was just like,
Yep.
like what
Yep.
what was her like? What was the point of her? You know, like she didn't contribute to the story in
Idiot.
any significant
Idiot.
way, except
Just before you started answering the question, I was typing that in as my answer. So go ahead.
that she didn't contribute to the story in any way that
Yeah.
that 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 made any like made it better or anything. She was just there, and everybody
Yeah.
just kind of was like in love with her, and
Yeah.
like she didn't
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that was it. She was just
She
like
was just a reason. She was just a reason for men to fight and do
yeah,
bad things.
yeah.
It was-
She
yeah.
didn't have any
And very help.
she didn't have any
Very helpless.
substance to contribute to the whole movie.
Yeah. I agree. I
And
agree.
Kim Him, she was
Yeah.
there for titty.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, dude, I miss like real body parts. I hate all this plastic that's going
Yeah.
around right now.
There
You
you
know.
go.
That-
All
that-
right, Kim, settle down. Settle down, man. Okay.
Okay.
Calm down. All right, Louis, who's your dumb character?
You gonna ask me now?
Well, you go. Everybody goes in order, man. It's always the same thing.
What was the
It's
the
Louis. It's alphabetical.
brother
It's never personal.
It was the brother that sat outside of the where
Oh,
they're
yeah.
chopping.
The guy,
yeah.
yeah,
The security guard.
1,000%.
All that
I mean,
shit
how did
Yeah.
nobody
going
take
on
that?
there.
Yeah.
What the fuck was going on? Like, really, bro? You didn't hear like, people getting tortured to death and shit?
Dude, yeah,
You know,
seriously.
it's
the
Is
fucking
that you,
security guard-
doctor?
Yeah, no, she
Yeah, that's me.
Because, come on. I mean, and then just holler at me with the worst effects next time. You know, like,
Hold on. Well, you know what? We got to take a 2-second break here. Give me 1 second, please. Why don't you guys talk amongst yourselves? I will mute my mic.
Don't get verklempt. Just talk amongst yourselves.
How do I do that?
Pasando, güey. Pasando, güey.
Nice hit, Louis. Nice hit.
Nice hit. Here, whether you like it or not.
go ahead, you guys gotta get these, bro.
I ain't getting that shit.
Fucking $10. And it makes
Alright,
everything.
I'll buy a USA hat. I'm buying no.
You don't have to
PR
fucking
hat.
headphones, Eric. It cuts off the fucking sound and everything.
I got these cans, man. These things are pretty
No.
solid.
Bro, for 2 hours, Kansas, you guys? Or
It's
yours?
all good. It's all good. Hey, they got noise canceling. They're hella comfy. Anchor, baby. Anchor.
Yes.
Light show, light show, light show, light show, light show.
Oh, Eddie, is that one of those glow sticks from back in the 80s?
Yeah, exactly. I got the juice, bro.
Not the same shit, bro.
Got the juice. All right, I'm gonna go take a piss. You gentlemen, I'll be right back.
I'm happy for you, Eric.
We'll be right here.
No, there's good years, months coming in. Might only be a day on the toilet, though.
I think an albatross just landed in my pool.
No, so we're going reggae group.
Yes, we're going.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm back. So sorry about that. Biggest plot hole. Anybody want to work in on that or no?
The biggest pothole I seen was in Oakland.
Hold on, Louis, let's go in order. Where did Eddie, go ahead. You go first.
And I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I
don't know,
thought
this category is kind of weak, so
Well, no, I do have something though. I do have something.
Okay.
What I'm getting at is so the doctor, right? Like, he seems to have this like paranormal type of connection with the other reanimated, and it seems kind of weird because it's like, all right, well, how does he connect with these people to where he's like, like he reanimates a bunch of those people in near the end, and you know what I mean? And
he all just kind
all of
of
a sudden,
you can communicate with them or some shit.
Yeah,
Like
he's able to
they
communicate with
become
the other reanimated.
like they become his minions and shit all of a sudden, right?
Yeah. I mean that to me that's the biggest plot hole. I don't see how I don't know how that works. I don't know if that's something where they were going to explain it and then like possibly like they were going to explain it and then left it out of the film for continuity. But I mean no for the okay,
It was
yeah.
almost, it was almost, it was almost, it was
What the
almost
hell?
like he was playing God to those people. You know what I mean? It's
So
like
Yeah.
he might have tried to been humbly accepting like I'm giving life to something that has no life. You know what I mean? And
It's called Zesty too.
Let's go.
so
Let's go in alphabetical order. Eric, do you have a plot hole?
I don't think there was much of a plot hole. I mean,
Okay.
the movie moved right along. It did what it said it was gonna do. The guy started in Switzerland, testing on people, and he moved right into Massachusetts doing the same thing. So it was pretty good. I don't see a plot hole.
Okay. Who's next?
Well, obviously,
Kevin. Louis, it's in alphabetical order. You will always go last.
Oh, here, let me check my watch.
Kevin, what, do you have the alphabet on your watch?
not the alphabet.
No, go ahead,
Like
Louis. Kevin.
Got everything.
No, actually, I kind of said my piece.
Okay. All right, Kim, you got a plot hole?
Well,
I yield to you, Louis.
Hold on. Now it's Kim's turn.
You mean
both flights.
Besides the obvious, bringing the dead back to life?
Okay. Bring the dead.
But
All right, Louis, what's your plot hole?
No. I got something to say. Like when like the biggest plot hole is like when is it like unable to be reanimated? Like
once it's cut off.
Yeah, but it got cut off. His head got cut off, and his body came back to life, right?
Right.
So it's not being cut off. I mean, his head is right there, and he's able to talk, which is no lung pushing the air out of his voice, vocal cords.
Yeah, doing the same thing I was gonna do.
Yeah, it's just I don't know.
I do the same.
It's. I mean, the whole bringing dead bodies back to life is a big plot hole in
So
itself.
Louis and Kim, you guys are going with the faulty science. Is that what you're answering?
I think it's kind of proven. Let's have another plot hole.
It doesn't compute.
Yeah.
You guys
are gonna
bring your cat back to life.
Yeah.
I'm putting you both down for faulty science.
Faulty science.
Christ, man.
Oh my
God.
The answer though. I like the answer.
Before we end this segment, I got one more plot hole though.
What's that?
The one thing I do consider.
I got one more plot hole
One
though.
thing I consider when watching movies like this is the timing of when the movie came out. Like,
Well, we know
you see so many kids. Yeah, true. It's a gigantic turd. But at the time that it came out, a lot of turds were coming out. A lot of turds. And this was like one of the. This is one of the shinier turds of all the turds.
I think it's the whole thing with the whole his head between.
Sense.
Yeah. No.
Why do you feel like you're trying to sell cars?
Eddie, what were you gonna say?
I have one last plot hole I wanted to mention. It's like, all right, so Dr. West has this like reanimation, like reagent serum. I've just been calling it the juice, so I'm just gonna call it the juice. But like, where the hell did he come up with this juice? Like, where did he formulate it? How did he come about like figuring out that this exact formula is what's going to kickstart whatever? I mean, is that all part of his research? I mean, like,
because the shit was like fucking Gatorade,
back in Switzerland. At the beginning.
I mean, there was.
I mean, that's I think what the movie wants you to believe.
That somehow it came from Gruber, and then like Gruber.
Yeah.
mysteriously dies.
He invented
I
this
mean,
Nazi
Yeah.
Switzerland person invented this serum
Yeah.
instead of the super soldier stuff, and he became Red Skull. He invented this shit to bring motherfuckers back from the dead, and
Yeah.
West studied under him, and then took it to America.
So wait, like I get that, and I'm following along. But like, do we know when like Gruber, how the hell Gruber like died, or what agreement was made that like, oh, he's dead all of a sudden inside of the
Gruber dies.
freaking hospital,
Well,
and then
Eddie, we know how Gruber died. He got his
He dies
fucking
at the beginning of the movie.
yeah. He
well,
fucking
we, that was the second death.
Got decaffeinated.
No, I'm talking
Oh,
about the
you're
first
saying,
death.
you're
Like,
saying how he
why
died
did he get the serum in
before
the
they
first
reanimated
place? Like,
him.
how did he
Right.
die that
Well,
first time when?
because he's a Nazi scientist.
Right.
So he dies because he's a Nazi scientist, but I'm not.
He's a crazy Swiss German crazy scientist.
Yeah, but I mean, he just happens to be dead, and Herbert West
Well,
just
he's
happens
not
to
dead
be there
at the
to.
beginning of the movie, though. He's not dead at the beginning of the movie. I mean, he is, but West has injected him
Right.
with the serum.
Oh no,
Right, but Eddie's saying, how
initially
does
dead and
how
has
does
been
he die right
reanimated.
there? How does he die before we walk into that scene?
Well, that is
Ah,
left to
I
our
got you.
imagination.
Right,
That is left to our
Yeah,
imagination.
because
You
he just
have
kind of
to-
just died.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're to assume that West killed him. I would imagine.
Yeah.
But here, let's
I
move
would
on.
say-
Let's
yeah,
move
like-
on. Let's move on to the next category.
Maybe that was their agreement.
We could be
Like West kills him
right,
to
'cause
reanimate
maybe-
him.
Yeah, exactly.
For the
Maybe
for
they
the
were
further
like,
for the greater good.
for the furthering of science and research.
yeah, he like sacrificed himself. Sure, he's like, shoot me up, bro. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So worst or best
I'll-
effect? Anybody got? So worst or best effect? Eddie.
That's
Worst effect?
or best? Worst or best? Either or.
I think the worst effect is like during the head scene at the end of the near the end of the movie where Dr. Hill, he's being held in his head and he's talking with Dr. West, and then next thing you know, all the freaking reanimated all of a sudden pop up at his beck and call, he's like, I've got my minions now, like we're gonna get you. It's like, it's like there's this one black dude like in the scene where it's like he's all chewing on his lines and stuff like that. I'm like, dude, like were you already chewing on the lines, or like did you just like break out of your freaking shit and start chewing on the lines? Like what the hell's going on there, man? And and the blood and the gore, like I mean, there's a lot of it, but like some of it's so theatrical where it's not realistic. But I mean, it gives it hits the mark and like drives the point, but
There was, it's funny
it's
because
over
there's
top,
movies
over the top.
Well, there's movies that were made at the time that had better special effects, but this is what you do when you have what you have as far as limited budgets and things like that. But all right, who's next? Eric, you got best or worst effects specifically?
So I loved the beginning of the movie where Hans Gruber's eyes pop out of his head. That was fantastic. I mean, I had never seen this movie. And just starting it, it was great. But I will say the when they reanimate in the final, fight scene, whatever you want to call it, where the doctor's guts come out, like his small intestines come out and strangle that motherfucker. That was fantastic. That was pretty great. That was pretty good. I mean, it was terrible, but it was great. I mean,
I think that scene's kind of an inspiration for movies that like Tokyo Gore Police or something.
I mean, it almost like it's probably came from Alien, like something shooting out of the abdomen and all those type. But I thought that was fucking great.
All right, Kevin, you're up. Best effect,
actually,
worst
like
effect?
I like the whole fact that the movie itself came more or less from the classic like the B movie. It exemplified so many aspects of like, well, for instance, when okay,
That goddamn
when,
Red Claws got you, didn't they? Jesus Christ.
yeah, no, but, shit.
White girl wasted.
I'm having a brain fart.
Move on to him, Kim.
Brain
and
fart.
come
Hey,
back.
Kev, look, Kev. Look.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Sorry. I only have so
I
many.
had a whole cast of what I was gonna say, and I forgot the whole shit, dude.
I'm just fucking with you.
As
I
long as
only
the
have so many. I only have so many drops, so I'm just gonna keep using the same ones for tonight. So Kim Him,
It's all
you're
good.
up.
It's all good.
I love the costumes. There was
The
just some great,
costumes.
like the zombies look really good. You know,
Yeah. Okay.
the doctor he was looking like the Mars Attack, and it was
Oh
just
yeah.
yeah, it was just like the costume was just great.
Yeah, wardrobe for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, I
I
fucking
second that. I second
yeah,
that.
dude, the whole fucking movie, man. That scene with the dude with the fake head outside of the damn morgue or whatever.
Yeah.
That is the funniest goddamn thing I've ever seen. Dude, I
Yeah.
laughed out loud at work, man, and people came like looking around the corner like, "What the fuck are you watching?" I was like, "Nothing." But yeah. That shit was funny. Louis, favorite, worst or best effect?
The best what?
The worst or best effect?
This motherfucker, what you been listening?
Did I miss
He
it?
was
Or I
like,
thought I
no,
already explained
we
that.
thought you said to put everybody else on mute and wait.
You're the last
He had it
one.
backwards.
We've all done the same
God
thing,
damn.
and now you're like, what?
Go ahead, Louis. What is it? Worst
No,
or
I
best
just
effect?
busted my damn thing off my hat, bro.
Don't do that.
Uh,
What's worst or best effect? Go ahead.
I thought we were all on the same shit, bro. Like, and I thought we were on the same topic.
We are.
What's your answer?
No, I don't know. My answer is I'm just as stoned as you guys are.
No, what is your
For,
best or worst effect?
the best worst effect. I don't know. The fucking serum was stupid, and
Serum was stupid. Louis, you got it.
no,
Serum
it was
stupid.
just like like Emerald Hills, like in liquid form. And shit.
Louis,
Like, what the
That
fuck?
shit looked like.
Louis,
Huh?
what death did you like best?
Death?
Was it at the beginning of the movie when dude's
Mm,
eyes pop out, or later with the shovel, or
no, the deaths weren't even very inspiring, bro. I think it was everything else had to go
No,
with
I'm
it.
putting it. You're getting serum was stupid as your answer.
The serum.
I'm going to go ahead and go. I always go last, and that's not alphabetical. Maybe I should change that because maybe that's what's confusing you.
No, you
But
keep it the way it is.
The Ninja Turtles.
okay, I was going to say the cat. That
I
fucking
was gonna
cat looks
say
so fake.
something,
It's
man.
not even funny. What's that?
I was gonna say something like,
Go ahead. Go
as far
ahead.
as
Are you on
the
Saturn?
the timing of the movie when it came out, like what you saw in the special effects were actually probably cutting edge. You probably not have noticed it at that time. It was like cutting edge of the movie or effects, like the fucking. Yeah,
I don't.
it was kind of cheap.
No, was
Hey,
no,
look,
but no.
Danny.
I got to disagree
It was
here,
cheap.
dude.
You know what? It was different.
This movie came out after
It was,
American Werewolf in London, didn't it? I mean, come on now. It's one of the greatest
it was
effects of its
cheap,
time.
but it was.
Cat.
Oh, yo, I get it.
Right, Kevin,
It was cheap, but it
yield the
was
floor.
different.
Cat.
Long time.
Hey,
Long duck
hey,
dog. All right, yield the floor.
hey. But I still put you down as Kevin. Funny, no answer. I'm going with the cat. That was the fakest. That was the stupidest cat in the world. That cat did not look real in any world that I've ever lived on, and I don't think in any world anybody lives in. In the multiverse, there are no cats that look like that. So that was the dumbest fucking part of the whole movie for me. Okay.
Hey,
Be or
no,
is be. Wait, hold on. Back to the top, Eddie. Be or not to be.
Yes,
these are some.
yes. It's the epitome of a B movie, man.
Solid B for sure. Okay.
Low
Elaborate
budget,
or
they
just
pulled it
yeah.
together. I mean, it was amazing how they pulled it all together with such a short budget.
Okay.
And it was this,
Yeah.
and it was this particular director's like first actual film. So, hats off to him
That
for
says a lot. That says a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was did we ever figure out what the hell his name was? Oh, I got it right here in front of me.
Yeah, it's right here, man. I have it.
Director. You said it earlier. And I
Stuart
forgot.
Gordon.
Oh, okay.
Stupid Gordon.
What else did he direct?
Jonathan Rodriguez.
Let me see here. From Beyond.
Do this at the end.
Oh yeah, right.
Ghoulies.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about that. I think it'd be better if we do our, do the like this particular segment at the end. I agree, Eric.
Yeah.
I think if we do the numbers and everything at the end.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we've
Makes more
learned a
sense.
lesson. We'll do it right the next time. I'll switch it around.
But he also directed, to answer your question,
Yeah,
he also directed From Beyond, Ghoulies 1 and 2, Trancers, Troll, and Rawhead Rex. And those are actually movies he directed.
And now I remember
Troll, the original Troll.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like the first.
Yeah.
Starring Jennifer
Yeah, the
Aniston
first
and her
Troll.
old nose. Wow. Okay.
No, that's Leprechaun, ain't it?
No, Jennifer Aniston's in Troll as well, isn't she?
Leprechaun. No, Leprechaun. But
Leprechaun. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong.
No, you're right about that, but I want to say.
Maybe you are.
Yeah.
If you are.
Tweaking.
Yeah, Leprechaun. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna find it and I'll put it in the chat. Okay, where were we at? Who's next? Eric, be or not to be?
Oh, it's a B.
Enjoy it, man.
But it is a B movie in the best way. This is what a B movie is, should be, and will always be. It's fantastic.
With the rating of?
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Well, hold on. We'll get to the rating. Who's next? Let's see. Kevin, be or not to be?
Yeah.
I hate this category. I think we should stop doing it.
Like I said before, I already watched the movie a couple of times, and and I was used to that. I don't know if any of you guys grew up in the 80s, 90s, whatever, when cable first came out. You only got to watch what was on cable 10:30 or later. So the Reanimator was one of those movies that actually qualified for that. You only watch it way late in the night. And me and my cousin, that's all we did. We watched fucking movies, but always movies that they wouldn't dare show at nighttime. The Reanimator was one of them. We caught this a couple of times, and we was like, dude, like what the fuck, like.
Yeah.
It had
You were
great
stoned.
value. Then, you're watching it now, but at the time when it first came out, they timing is everything. And this movie has that same, I guess you can say, conjunction with that whole aspect of when it came out.
So
I mean, because you watch it then, you were fucking sneaking this shit when your parents are asleep, and you're watching this shit. Imagine this shit. I mean, imagine what that was like. I mean, to be able to see that shit at that time.
All right.
Right.
So that's a B. You're taking a B.
Exactly, man.
Kim,
it's true. It's a true B movie. True.
All right, Kim, what you got?
Well, yeah, I mean, all the movies that we're reviewing are B movies, right? So that's kind of like they're all gonna be a B. But the rating, I would give it a 5 skull rating.
Well, hold on, we didn't get to that yet. Okay, so B, Louis, what you got?
Oh.
B or not to be?
To be of what?
Is it a B movie to you or not?
Oh no. No, I don't think it was, bro. They made Fetty at the end, bro. So
yeah.
I think they singled up or doubled up or whatever.
I agree with Louis 1,000%, and we can get into that some other time. Let's get into the rating. Skulls. Eddie, what do you got?
4.0
out of what? 5?
Yeah, solid 4.
Cool, bro.
Yeah.
Solid. Yeah. I don't.
It was pretty.
I'd have to agree.
I thought it was pretty good.
I like it. Definitely like it.
I thought, considering.
Eric, it's up to you, Eric.
What happened?
You guys are on your own.
I gotta give it. I top level this motherfucker. It's a
Five
5-star. 5-star.
Oh my God, gee whiz, B.
I really enjoyed this movie. It was fantastic. I can't say. I mean, it was ridiculous and all those things, but it was great. And in my humble opinion, it's the best movie out of the 4 that we've watched.
Okay.
This is the best movie, and I'm gonna give it a 5.
We'll be watching my movies
Give
anymore.
it a 5. Okay. Hey, Kim, we still recording?
Yeah, I'm still recording.
All right, perfect. You
Well,
do
thank
this for a living, right?
Well, thank God.
Do what? Record?
Well, this type of stuff. I mean, you help people with this type of bullshit. That's part of your job, huh?
I mean, I do tech support. Yeah.
Hey, cut this. We can't have this on the podcast.
I know you can't be using words that big.
All right, so who's next? Eric's 5. Eric.
Movie.
Hey, Eddie, you gave it a 4.
It had titties. It had gore. It had everything. You know, it was.
Did it ever have titties?
It was
Yeah.
Kevin, all right, Kevin. What do you got? What do you got, Kev? Go ahead.
Remember I told you guys about the titty shot? Gotta take a shot, either hit
tell
the
me
weed
shit.
or you gotta hit the liquor.
All right.
Remember this going forward.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, this movie was like perfect. That's why I already agreed with it when I heard it last week. And yeah, it totally lived up to its prospect.
So what do you want to give it?
I agree with Kevin.
This I'm giving it a 4.25.
All right. Okay. I just want to make sure everybody remembers that we do the 0.2, 0.5, 0.7. You know, you can bring
Hey,
it down.
fuck
Mr.
that.
5.0. Okay.
Yeah, we can talk about that later.
Okay. All right. Let's see. So you give it a, I'm sorry, Kev. You said a 4.25.
4.25.
Okay. Perfect. Sounds good.
How many skulls, right? Like triple, double it? Or...
Kim, what did you say? You said earlier. I forgot.
Who, me?
Yeah, is
Yeah,
he? Is
5.
Tim in the fucking with
Eric,
the Avengers?
He gave it a 4. And I respect that call.
Man, I tell you, Eric,
Guardians of the Galaxy right now, dude.
Eric, we got to get you on a laptop, man. I'm over here with a fucking 40-inch screen in front of me, dude. I can see all kinds of shit over here. We got to get you on a laptop.
Hey,
man.
hey, you know, Eric, I'm going to be in the city tomorrow. I could just drop it off.
Well, hey, you give me a call, I'll meet you.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick up my little kid on at 9 o'clock, so I could drop it off like around between 9 and 9:30.
Meet you or you meet me, whatever.
Yeah. I just drop it off.
Call me on time.
Cut that, Danny. Cut that.
They're gonna be
We'll take it offline.
So where were we at? Kim, did you give it?
Dude, he looks like he's with Thanos right now.
I don't know what's Santos doing. Kim, what do you got? What is your score?
5.
What is your score?
That was a 5 score.
Oh wow! Jesus Christ, you guys.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Louis, what do you got?
Good one.
You want to? Hey, Kim, you want to elaborate at all? Are you good?
Well, I mean, Eric kind of touched on all the bases already. It was the only thing really was missing.
Was more titties.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more gore, maybe more nudity. I don't know. Maybe more drugs.
I like where his head. I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait for his next pick.
You like to smoke weed more, huh?
Louis, you got Louis. It's actually a privilege to think about it. You get to go last after everybody talks every time. So what is your?
No. I understand that, but I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I was looking for the movie of the week.
No, what is your score?
How'd you like the movie, Louis? What is your skull rating?
My skull. Oh, I'll give it a flat 2 because it's all it's ever gonna get. There's no hope for it to even try to come near it. Garbage.
Wow.
I mean, you realize we're watching.
No, the beyond, the beyond one. That's the one, bro. This is just like it's a this week is the beyond
or the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I mean, those are different movies in a different category.
What, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1 and 2? Those are completely.
It's a different category.
I mean, that's
Okay.
one's a bigger waste of
All
time.
right, settle down.
You know.
All right, Kim, now he's in space. Where are you at?
I'm on cloud
Okay,
nine.
so let's see. So I will give this movie a reserved. I'm gonna give it a 3.5, man. I'm sorry.
Three and a
It's,
half.
I mean,
Skulls or human bodies?
goals. I don't
It's all good. All good.
It's I've just seen too many of these movies. You know,
You gotta go
I've seen.
past.
I mean, again, refer to Kevin. We've seen thousands of these fucking movies.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean, I don't know.
Exactly.
Factor into
I mean,
your rating.
See,
Your
and
rating
you
is
actually.
on our experience, your experience, and I guess
well,
the way we rate and experience the movie in this podcast. You know what I
but
mean?
see, having said
Hey,
that, though, I give the movie. I don't call it a B flick, because I think
But it
there's,
is. But it is.
but is it though?
I
I
mean,
mean,
it totally.
I'll tell you what,
Danny,
Eric.
it totally is.
You know what, Eric? When I finally, and I'm not going to do it right away, okay? But someday I'm going
Good
to
time.
pick a real B flick, and you're going to want to fucking kill me, okay? I'm just warning you now.
yes,
And
dude.
that may
I'm
be
just,
true. And
I'm just warning you now.
I'm waiting for that day.
Yeah, I'm telling you
Yeah,
now. If you think
yeah.
I hear you.
if you
I hear
Put
you.
if
up.
you think this movie was a 5, I bet you I can get you to rate something 0.
Yeah,
Trust me.
I
There's some
bet
bad
you
movies
can.
out there.
I'll bet you
But
can.
all right. Well, that was
Hey,
the
again.
Heavy Door
Hey,
Sound, or God damn it, the Heavy Door Horror Podcast, episode 4, 1985's Re-Animator. That was fun. We got up to 2 hours and 15 minutes, so let's go ahead and wrap this up real quick.
all right.
Kim, I'm going to go ahead and play a sound drop, and then if you want to close it out,
Hey, no, Danny. Hey, dude,
yes, sir.
bruh.
Oh wait, hold
Hey,
on, one more thing. Wait, hold on, hold on.
You're my brother.
Hold on.
Hey.
Hold on. Louis, pick the movie.
Oh,
Patient.
yeah, Louis. Yeah.
What?
got
Next
for us?
week.
What you got for us?
What's your pick, Lou?
Damn it. You guys took like 14 hours. I got it right here. I'm choosing Night of the Creeps. It's a 1986 horror sci-fi flick. It's like an hour and less than a half, so we can check it out, figure this out. It's got Rotten Tomatoes. I actually haven't messed with it yet,
Meet
so
the Feeble.
it'll be a tight ass flick though to watch and judge. And I'll see you in a minute though.
All right, now, hold on. All right. So that's the wrap there. Kevin, what did you want to say?
Said Meet the Feeble.
Okay. Well, it's not your pick. God damn it. Kim, I'm gonna play the outro, and then you can go ahead and wrap it up on your end.
Cut that.
Ladies fan, you fan, that juicy.
The Heavy Door Horror Podcast.
Don't act like you're not impressed.